What is up, good people? I am Hashim Khalil, and it is wonderful to be with you this lovely Brooklyn summer evening because today is quite a special one. It is the launch of, drumroll please, Life Pointed. Life Pointed is this space that we will create together, unlocking the wisdom of astrology and acupuncture, two beautiful systems of points from the sky and the body to help clear the way for living a life of our own, true to who we are just as we are. Because this is quite a time to be a human being, it seems. I mean, it is wild out here. Outright class war and the collapse of critical thinking only scratches the surface as far as I am concerned. And for many of us, it seems the alternative to say just completely disassociating has been to fill up our days, our time with busyness and attachments to things and people, and even trendy theories about those attachments. Ways we can now distract ourselves from ourselves are everywhere. It's way too easy to hide behind cliches and self-righteousness. And I guess really just hoping that it does the trick from helping us avoid what might be our own disharmony and, more importantly, our own power to do something about it. And I'm speaking only from experience, I should say. Because it was at some point in the process of doing the absolute hardest and scariest thing I have ever done that something clicked. I mean, I guess leaving a relationship with your gay boyhood dream come true fiance, selling your American dream home, quitting your job at Google, and moving to London to study Chinese medicine will do that. And some might see my trajectory as unique, but in a lot of ways I do not. Because yes, it is a fact that corporate work culture was built to be relentlessly disempowering. And yes, relationships are really fucking hard now under the growing weight of technology and quotidian mass spectacle. And yes, finding, dare I say, meaning, fulfillment, and the work that we do, which takes up so much of our time, that becomes way too easily co-opted by capitalism. And yes, it seems our very bodies are absolutely exhausted from the grueling economic and politicized pressures that come from surviving in this time and place. And I speak as somebody who's only 35. But see, these are symptoms of something deeper, I believe. At least that was the case for me. The truth, as quiet as it's kept, is that all we will ever need, we already have, because we can only ever belong to ourselves. You are indeed your best thing. Thank you, Tony. But see, sexy headlines and profit can't really come from this. Wholeness isn't really exploitable. So it becomes very easy in this world to lose sight of ourselves and lose sight of the sovereignty inside all of us that wants nothing more than to help us live a life that makes our heart sing. And luckily, how blessed are we that we can get help, we can access guidance from the skies above and our very flesh, this here body, to help us find our way back to that home inside of us. And straight up, it was astrology and acupuncture that taught me this. They helped me in ways my Baptist-raised, seminary dropout self-proclaimed rational mind could have never predicted and has never experienced before. Astrology and acupuncture have given me some of the most loving and practical support I've ever been given. And this is exactly where Life Pointed comes in. Life Pointed will take shape through videos like this, notes from my Substack, and posts on Instagram, where I will share more about my own path, my own healing through acupuncture and astrology. And I should mention, I'm referencing Vedic astrology specifically, which I see as light years more accurate. And we'll get into all of that. Like finding out I am a Scorpio sun and not a Sagittarius changed the entire game for me. Forever grateful. But back to Life Pointed. This will be the place where I break down some of the key elements of Vedic astrology and acupuncture in upcoming videos and writings, and I'll be sharing all types of tools and information and helpful tips, some of which you might be already familiar with, like what does your sun, moon, and rising signs mean? But some things you maybe have not heard before, coming from the Vedic tradition, like your soul planet alignment and lunar mansions, the support the moon gives us. And for acupuncture, I'll talk about acupressure points for stress relief and ways we can, bring our bodies back online to help our day-to-day run more easily. And my hope with these tools really is to help you find your way to you, interpersonally, professionally, and even spiritually. And I must be honest that you'll probably get a whole lot of other random things too as I start my training in London and discover just how bad the seasoning really is over the colonialist pond. And so on that note, please be sure to subscribe below to be sure that you get all of the goodness, all of the laughs that are no doubt on the way. But before I wrap, I would be remiss if I didn't make one plug. And that is, if you are feeling at all curious already about what Vedic astrology has to show you, I do offer consultations. You can check out the video description below to see my offerings and sign up. You can also check out Life Pointed's Substack and Instagram there as well, and you can give us a follow. And with that, thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, peace and blessings, fam. Cheers to life.